Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now, following the success I had with the Phragmipedium when I took it off the drip system, I said I'd better have a look at another two just to see how they're going. So I've got the two in front of me. The tallest one is a Phragmipedium grande, and the other one is a Phragmipedium grande 4N. So I'm just going to have a look at these two. Right, we'll take the first one out of its pot. And see if the drip system is doing anything good with this one. Can't possibly be as good as the last one. Oh, just have a look. I hope I've got the camera in the right position so you can see it. Well, yep, all the roots are fine. There's some new root tips growing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new root tips there. Some more down there. Few at the bottom, so this is doing okay. And look at the new growths. 1, 2, just 2 new growths on that one. New root coming there. Get the camera so you can have a look closely. Yeah, the root system's doing very nicely. You can see all the new growths on the roots there. And the new growths up there. I mean, the bark is absolutely wet through. They've been dripping on it all night last night. I've just switched it off for today, but I'm going to put it back on in a minute. So that's the Phragmipedium grande, and that looks like it's doing alright. Roots aren't as quite as good as the other one, but they are growing. So we've just got give some of them a little bit more time. Phragmipedium grande. Well, we'll just pop this one back up. Oops. Actually, I don't need anything in there. I could do with a deeper pot actually with this one, but that's better. Fits in very nicely there. You probably can't see from here, can you? I'll try and do it left-handed. There's one thing, there's no wood lice in here because it's far too wet for them. I mean, they like damp places, but I've found if you're getting them too wet, they don't like it and they come out and move away. But unfortunately, I can't put everything on the drip system, especially the paths. I don't put them on that. Although I think they'll be alright, I think they'd slowly adapt to it. Yeah, there's just some medium bark in here and not much else. Just a smattering of the odd growstones. Yeah, and although we can't say this one's been as good as the last for growth, it's quite pleasing. It just shows that it is growing and working. So I'll keep that drip system going for the rest of this year, I think. We'll see how they turn out. Right, that's the Grande. And now we've got to look at the Grande 4N. This is a much younger plant, of course. So we'll have a look at this one. See if this has got any new growth or any change in the roots. Well, it's not doing too badly, I don't think. Well, we'll just pop this one back up. Oops. Actually, I don't need anything in there. I could do with a deeper pot actually with this one, but that's better. Fits in very nicely there. You probably can't see from here, can you? I'll try and do it left-handed. There's one thing, there's no wood lice in here because it's far too wet for them. I mean, they like damp places, but I've found if you're getting them too wet, they don't like it and they come out and move away. But unfortunately, I can't put everything on the drip system, especially the paths. I don't put them on that. Although I think they'd be alright, I think they'd slowly adapt to it. Yeah, there's just some medium bark in here and not much else. Just a smattering of the odd growstones. Yeah, and although we can't say this one's been as good as the last for growth, it's quite pleasing. It just shows that it is growing and working. So I'll keep that drip system going for the rest of this year, I think. We'll see how they turn out. Right, that's the Grande. And now we've got to look at the Grande 4N. This is a much younger plant, of course. So we'll have a look at this one. see if this has got any new growth or any change in the roots. Well, it's not doing too badly, I don't think. Something's had a nibble at it there. Yeah, there's some new roots growing. You can see the new growth on the roots there. New roots forming there. Some more there. And move up to the stock. Yeah, new root growing there. It's difficult with one hand, this. And just a small new growth there, which somebody's had a go at. But there are new roots coming, as you can see there. So this isn't doing too bad. So that's Phragmipedium grande 4N. Roots aren't quite as big as the last lot, but it's a much smaller plant, of course. So I've got one frag that isn't doing much, and that's what's it, Cerulea, what's it called? I'll have a look at it in a minute. Anyhow. Well, we'll just get this one potted up. And back on the drip. Again. I don't like to force anything down onto the roots, so I'd much rather fill it up and then slowly lift the plant up to the right depth. So we'll start off with an empty pot virtually. That's right, see how it's gone right down. Left-handed again. And a bit of right hand. As soon as it's a bit firm in the pot, you can just lift it to the right depth, give it a good tap, and you're there again. Got a bit of limestone chippings in this one as well. Well, that'll do fine, because these don't need planting like the Paphiopedilums, where the crown is just below the level of the medium. I like Phragmipediums for the crown to be level with the medium, because all the Phragmipediums have a tendency to grow out of the pot upwards, you know what I mean? So that's Phragmipedium grande 4N, so that's doing very nicely. And this is the Cerulea alca which I said hasn't been doing much. The leaves haven't moved for the last 3 months, so I took it out of its pot, and the roots are looking quite nice. Plenty of new growth on them. And it looks like there's a new growth coming up there, yeah. New root coming up as well, and a new growth. Turn it. Always difficult with one hand. And new roots coming out there. So this shouldn't be long before it's showing something on top instead of everything underneath. And yeah, we'll see how it goes and get it potted up again. Well, I'm waiting for a delivery of Massivalias. I've ordered 4 from Germany, but they haven't come yet. I expected them today, but I've done the tracking. I ordered them, when was it? Last Saturday. It's now Friday. They were in Germany on the Monday. They were still in Germany on the Wednesday, and they were still in Germany on the Thursday. So when I get them, I don't know. So anyhow, we'll have a look at them when they come. Well, after watching all those Arsenal tag videos, I've decided to turn over a new leaf and be much tidier and have things in order. So what I've done, I've arranged all these Paphiopedilums all in order. Don't know how many there is, but there's quite a few. All these 4 down this side, all the 4, they're all Pharianums. And we've got angel hair, we've got magic lanterns, we've got Sandrianums, all sorts of stuff. And up this side we've got the some cattleyas there. We might have a look at them tomorrow because I think they're kicking off growing. Got some more cattleyas up here and some more paths. So that's about all I've got. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.